Hi everyone. So what I want to do today is to teach your dogs how to do roll a ball with their noses. Often our dogs just want to pick them up. If it's Indy, that's what she loves doing, is picking up the toy in her mouth or the ball in her mouth and then bringing it to me or running off with it. So, and that's a great game, but sometimes we want to try something different. So I got her a ball that's bigger than her mouth. So these you can get at Pick and Pay or somewhere, they're cheap. And she struggles to get it in her mouth, and I did that deliberately because I want to teach her to roll it with her nose rather than picking it up in her mouth. So excuse the bum shot there. I'll see if I can just move her around. The first thing you want to try though is, if your dog generally tends to be a very mouthy dog, is you want them to learn to touch first. Okay, so I'm going to first of all just start off with getting her to touch her nose on the ball before she rolls it. So I'm going to use my hand first just to remind her. So let me get some treats. Okay. Touch, yes. Just reminding her. Touch, yes. Touch, yes. Okay, that one she missed. Okay. Touch, yes. Very good. Okay. Touch, yes. She's really pushing her nose into it now, which is great. Touch. So she's a bit confused about which hand I'm going to use, so let me just move that around. Good girl. Okay, I didn't say yes then, but touch, yes. Okay, I don't want that paw, so let me try. I think it's confusing for her because I've got the ball under my arm, so it makes it a bit harder. Touch, yes. Good girl. Okay, then I'm going to start using the ball for her to touch. Touch, yes. Okay, so move her around. She's got such a long body. Touch, yes. Okay, can you see how she's nudging it with her nose? She's not trying to put it in her mouth. Touch, yes. Okay. Good girl. Touch, yes. Okay, if your dog tries to put it in their mouth, just as they're going to take it, just as it touches, you say yes, and then click, and then give the reward. So they learn that they can't, they don't get rewarded for putting in the mouth. They just, as soon as the nose gets there, yes. Okay, yes. Good girl. Let's move her around. Touch, yes. Okay, she's getting that nicely now. So what I'm going to do next is just try it on the floor. So some of you've tried this already, but if you haven't, what we do is we put the treat. See if you can get a nice flat treat rather than a round, more of a big treat, because if you've got a nice flat treat like these chicken pieces, yes, okay, then you can balance the ball on top. Let's just move you around. We've got a bum shot. Come. Okay, let me just maybe try it. No. Yes. Okay, so she's going to move her nose. Move it with her nose to get the treat. She's a bit too enthusiastic. Yes. Yes. So she rolls it with her nose and she gets the reward. Yes. Yes. Okay, so she's pushing it with her nose already. You just move her along. As I say, I've got a very long dog, so it's sometimes quite difficult to do these exercises because she takes up so much area. Roll, yes. Dribble, yes. So now I'm starting to add the word dribble as she pushes it, but at this stage I can also stop putting a treat under it because she seems to want to push it anyway. Dribble, good girl. Dribble, yes. Okay, so we'll do a few more of those. So you only add the word dribble once she's doing it very consistently 9 or 10 out of 10 times with her nose without trying to pick it up or pawing it. So I'm going to put it down again. As I said before, you just put the treat underneath it, and then should push it with her nose to get the treat. Dribble, yes. Good girl. Okay. Dribble, yes. And the better she gets to it, the longer that I wait before saying yes. Dribble. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Come. Good girl. Dribble. Yes. And one more time. Get her big body out the way. Indy. Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay. Dribble. Yes. Okay. So do try that. It shouldn't be too difficult to good girl. It shouldn't be too difficult to train, but just try and be very precise that if she does try it, if your dog does try the paw or does try and pick it up with their mouth, you don't reward that, and only reward touches first, and then start getting them to nudge the ball out the way and get the treat underneath, and then you only start using the cue to dribble. So she does seem to quite like this idea, and hopefully we can do a lot more games with dribbling rather than just picking things up and bringing them back. Yeah. Dribble. Have fun.